Hello everyone, welcome to the NN Classroom. Today I'd like to share with you 2018 Biology Multiple Choice from Time Zone 2, question number 5, related to the topic or topic from the concept from topic 2, Molecular Biology. Again, quite straightforward, asking for students to recognize a specific class of biomolecules, right? So just let you know. So they're asking, which molecule represents a lipid, right? Of course, if students are smart enough, they can already spot out it in just 1 second. Answer goes to C, right? But for this question, of course, I will, that is not difficult, but just try to let you know each of the biomolecule one by one for just an introduction, right? For those if you don't really know what these biomolecules are. For A, actually, remember, whenever you see a 6-membered ring in the IB biology syllabus, a 6-membered ring is always be a sugar, especially as you can see one of them is bonded to oxygen. This is a really famous molecule of glucose, right? So each of them is a glucose. So when two of the glucose molecules are joined together, the entire thing is what we call a maltose. M-A-L-T-O-S-E. Yeah, so maltose, no doubt, still a sugar. So that's why not our choice, because our choice need to be a lipid. And remind you one more thing is that the link between sugar and sugar, in this case glucose and glucose, when they join together, these kind of biomolecule having a linkage, we call it the glycosidic bond, right? Which is meaning the sugar bond. The next one, B is obviously another really classic biomolecule. We call it amino acid, having a really distinct features with one central carbon bond to two sides. One is a carboxyl group, another one is an amine group. So in this case, we can recognize this is what we call an amino acid. So when two of the amino acids joined together, this forms what we call dipeptide. And the link in between is what we call this structure. The link between one and the next one amino acid joined together, we call it peptide bond. Yeah, just mark it again. The previous one, this link, we call it glycosidic bond. Right? So obviously B is going to be a case related to protein. So that's why not our choice. Our choice is lipid, right? So finally for C, as mentioned, C is the correct choice because C is a classic lipid molecule linked by two major monomers, right? The first major monomer is the left side, this one. We call it a glycerol. Glycerol, right? A glycerol linked to 1, 2, 3 of the what we call fatty acid times 3. Fatty acid is a carboxylic acid originate from this side with a long chains of fatty acid chain or hydrocarbon chain. So that's why obviously in this case we see 3 of the fatty acids are joined together with a glycerol. Glycerol is just an alcohol with an OH group previously before the condensation reaction, having 3 carbons. Each of the carbon linked to a hydroxyl group. We call it the OH group. So that's why in this case we can originate these molecules from glycerol and 3 fatty acids. So that's why this is no doubt a lipid molecule. And mind you, one more thing is that the link between the glycerol and the fatty acid, quite a lot of people don't realize this bond. This bond, we call it the ester bond. So that's why these are the links that students are required to know, each of them. And finally, D is the most strange molecule that most of the students may not know so well, especially those that do not do chemistry. Supposing that this is actually a nitrogenous base. How can I know? Because first of all, it is of a ring structure with quite a lot of the nitrogen being participated. When focusing on nitrogenous base, which biomolecules is related is actually nucleotide. So that's why actually this is only part of the nucleotide structure related to the biomolecule called DNA or RNA. So that's why for this case, people, especially the ones doing high level, they will recognize actually this is appearance with double ring structure located as a nitrogenous base related to nucleic acid. So that's why not our choice as well. So that's why in this case, the best choice obviously goes to C.